Joining me now is Randy Reamer, president of the Buffalo Township Volunteer Fire Company, where Comparatore served for 2 decades, including 3 years as chief. Randy, thank you for joining us tonight. My condolences to you, to your colleagues at the fire company who worked with Corey. You heard what the governor just said. His wife wanted us to know he was a hero. Is that the man you knew?
Yeah, Chris, it is. He was the greatest American hero. He took a bullet for the president. He protected his family, covered his family from gunfire. He loved his family, loved his girls. They were his world. Loved the fire company. He was a 30-year veteran of the department. He's one of the greatest human beings I've ever met in my life, and he will be greatly missed.
High praise indeed. I think among firefighters, there are a lot of amazing and terrific people, but looking at those photos of him and his family, and particularly with his 2 beautiful daughters, can you tell us a little bit more about him, as Governor Shapiro put it, as a girl dad?
Yeah, he was definitely a girl dad. He loved those girls more than anything on earth. They were his world, and tragically, now they'll never see their dad again, and I feel for them. The worst pain that you could ever go through, probably. And
yeah, losing a father, unimaginable, going together as a family. I wonder how things are around the firehouse, and are you feeling the love, the admiration that so many people in this country who never met him feel, understanding what he did to save his family?
Yeah, we've been doing phone calls pretty much all day. I've heard from guys from the FDNY, Oklahoma City, Pennsylvania, Ohio, San Diego, everywhere from across the country, and just to send their condolences. We're a big brotherhood, and we lost a great brother yesterday. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's just a tragedy.
There's a neighbor of Corey's who one of my colleagues at NBC News was able to have a conversation with. His name is Paul Hayden. They were neighbors for about 20 years. And here's what he told our folks. He said, he knew I was a Biden fan. I knew he's a Trump fan, but we never let that come between us. We still said hi to each other. We still talked to each other. And I wonder if there is a lesson from him. It is horrific that he lost his life in telling it, but in the way he treated other people, and he treated them that way in the midst of what is a highly charged political environment.
Yeah, he never talked about political affiliations. Down here at the fire company, we knew where he stood, and he never pushed it on anyone. If you had a different opinion, it didn't matter to him. It's just we're all human beings living on Earth, and it shouldn't matter what your political affiliation is or anything to come between you. You can still talk to each other, and that's one thing that you can learn from Corey. It was he didn't care what you believed in. He would still talk to you, be your friend in a minute, and you could call him at any time, and he would be there for you.
We only have a minute left, but I wonder if you can tell us, Randy, what you'll miss most about Corey.
I will miss his leadership. He was a good leader. He was a great mentor. He would always take the time to show you anything you wanted to know, or if you didn't know how to do something at the station or on a fire scene, he would show you what to do and how it should be done correctly. So you could get back on the truck and go home at night and see your family also. It's a tragedy. The world lost a brother, a friend, a father, a husband, a son, just a all around great person.
Well, again, our condolences to you. For folks who would like to, there is a GoFundMe page for his family. Randy Reamer, thank you so much. And again, our best to all of you there at the firehouse.
Hey there, MSNBC fans. I'm Luke Russert, and be sure to join me, Rachel Maddow, Jen Psaki, Lawrence O'Donnell, Steve Kornacki, Joy Reid, and many more September 7th in Brooklyn, MSNBC Live Democracy 2024. Click on the link for ticket information. We will see you there.